Hello, everybody, and welcome to Frieza's 5 Minutes, the show where we have 5 minutes to repair the plane. I'm Colby, joined here by Blake.
Me.
Blake, what are we doing?
It's episode 2 of Dragon Ball DAIMA.
Oh my god, yeah.
Glorio.
Great.
This weekly episodic new Dragon Ball series. Shit's lit. Colby, where's Brian?
Brian, unfortunately, had to wait behind for us because only 2 could fit on the ship that we're on, the plane.
Watch the episode. You'll get the reference. He's not here.
If you want to know, this isn't a breakdown of the episode. This is literally our highlights and what we liked, what we didn't like about the episode, much like our chapter reads of Dragon Ball Super. So if you want to break down, there's other channels for that, and go watch the episode. It's fine. So anyway, Blake,
yeah,
let's just get right into it here. Something you liked about episode 2 of Dragon Ball DAIMA.
What I liked is the first thing that happened that I actually had to rewatch because I read about it and I was like, that happened? And I rewatched it. I guess I missed it the first time I watched it. Shenron plays favorites.
I know, yeah. He's just like, that's for regular, bro.
So the demon guy makes his wish to make everyone mini, and then he's expecting 2 more wishes, and Shenron's like, actually, I'm leaving. The 3 wishes thing is for regulars, repeat customers.
Yeah, he was like, here's your punch card, and when you get 10 of those, then you'll get a second wish,
Apparently, what I read, this it retroactively fixes a plot hole in Broly.
Just when
Chilai makes the wish, which it didn't even register that happened.
That is incredible, because I also did not remember that. Huh. That would have been awkward if Shenron was just waiting there. Like,
what else do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? Come on, bro. Frieza could have wished to be taller.
Yeah. But I really like that. And then Neva, I guess, couldn't bring him back.
Yeah, which is good.
They just gotta deal with it.
They had to fix the Dragon Ball spam. That's cool. Popo with horns.
Yeah.
That's what's under his hat.
Is that your like?
It's an observation.
Okay.
No, I actually think it is.
I don't think we knew this. That he has horns.
I didn't know.
I don't think this was common knowledge.
This is great. Yeah. This is world building. If I ever heard of it. I like.
Yeah. Well, what's something you like? Cool.
I think, you know what? Max, man. I love the pacing of this episode. Yeah. I was thinking about this earlier. I was watching. I was like, man, everything that happens in this episode serves to build upon what's happening and like push things forward, even though technically when you look at it here, not a lot happened this episode in terms of like action.
No.
And I didn't feel that way at all. It felt so clean and so just forward facing. I love that. Like
the plot was advancing.
Yeah. But also what everybody was saying and like they didn't meander on things too long at all. The episode was over, and I was like, I felt like I blinked, which is a great feeling. I was like, wow, that was good.
Left you wanting more.
Yeah, but some of you dislike. Tell me what you dislike.
I got more likes.
Huh?
I got more likes.
Yeah, I know, but we don't back and forth.
Oh man.
I got dislike.
Dislike. My theory of Dende and Popo not being affected leads into my Gohan theory is disproven.
Yeah, we've been the rug has been pulled out from underneath us.
But it's also alike because like, what are they gonna do now? I don't know what they're.
I'm glad they took Dende. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, actually, I guess that makes sense.
Baby Dende.
Yeah. Let me see. Trying to hit him. What's
Degasu.
Degasu.
My brother. Mi hermano.
I thought it was weird.
What didn't you like?
That Goten and Trunks should just have. Why do characters just have telepathy in this show sometimes?
So all right. So I was thinking this too. I'm like, so they have they can speak telepathically, and I was thinking, I read online, it was like, oh, maybe someone said like maybe because they fused before,
Shut up.
they can read their own thoughts.
Shut up.
But another thing was like, okay, maybe this is just the show making it like communicating their baby talk to each other. That they can baby talk to each other like fucking Tommy Pickles and fucking Chucky, and like, but it's voice for us, for the viewer.
Both of those explanations are dog water, dude. I was like, if that's the case in that latter one, actually both. What a horrifying experience that these like 10-year-old whatever are now trapped inside baby bodies.
Because what Krillin said is that they're the same inside,
yeah,
but their outsides are smaller. So that's horrifying.
Those kids are like, yeah, I mean, they should go in first episode of Super. Goten should be like shell shocked. Yeah, completely out of it. Super minor. It's like a nitpick. That's like whatever, right?
I like Roshi / Saitama. Yeah, Saitama eyes. Yeah,
Yeah.
Like the half circle eyes.
Roshi's cool, and I wonder if they're setting up something with him. I don't think, it seems maybe a little too much to hope for that they would, but Mr. Out of here. The idea that he's like, oh, I have a lot that I want to do, and it made, like, he said that when he's looking in the mirror at his house. And it made me think, like, man, you have this guy who has, like, the most wisdom out of all the characters in, like, the main cast. And now he has a body that can, like, perhaps utilize that wisdom. Right? Like,
and he's still a first grader.
Yeah, but still, he's, like, Muten Roshi, man.
Yeah.
But, like, in a way, so I thought, like, oh, that'd be kind of interesting if he has a fight in this series. And he's, like, really good. Like, better than the others, because, like, they're having a hard time controlling. He's like, if I can learn... as like a however old man, like if I can learn how to use that frail body, I can use this younger body way better. You know what I mean? Like he can adapt quicker than everyone, in my opinion.
I saw folks saying like since he's like apparently like 300 years old, he's like finally, I'm young again, so I that's why he's like so excited. To
yeah, of course.
Whatever,
that's 100% what it is too. You know what I mean?
I don't know what he's gonna try to pick up as a body of a first grader, but
yeah, he like kisses at the people, the girls at the buffet, and they're like, one's like,
this is weird.
Yeah, so that's cool. I like.
Yeah, what's another thing you like, Colby?
Maybe I'll say this every time.
Yeah.
Maybe this will be the last time I say it. I think the animation is stellar.
When he was twirling the Nyombo,
I was like,
the power pole,
all of it's so good. It's like, man, crazy how even just the environments, like they put so much work into this, and
it looks great.
There's a cynical part of me that's like, I hate Super. This show is making me hate Super even more. It's sad. It states,
but like because of like the terrible production schedule of Super, this is like why this show looks so good.
Yeah, it is unfortunate that the lack of quality of another show serves to benefit this one. You know what I mean? It only just goes to show what Super could have been if they made some different choices. But hindsight's 20/20. But yeah, the animation's so good. Even the characters just look good, very expressive. You love seeing it. I think the environments are actually the best part.
Yeah, like, everything's great.
Yeah, everything is. I can't wait till you get to Daima and get to the demon world, and because they keep showing it off in the intro and the outro, like what the demon world, like all these locales, and it looks so cool and dynamic. And, give me another like.
I like the intro, the opening song.
It has to warm up on me a little more. I don't dislike it. It feels a little slow for my take.
It's definitely like a. It's not like a a fast. It's pretty like.
It's going for it isn't like
it's a vibe.
Yeah. Satisfaction. It isn't like that.
You're not seeing these guys like do this like for example the Tournament of Power one where like everyone's like fast fighting and shit.
Well, they do that in this one.
Yeah, but it's not. But like, it's going along with this like
adventure.
Like this feels like you're going on an adventure as opposed to like having this ferocious death battle.
I agree. Yeah. Which I think invokes that feeling pretty well. And the actual. I'm just saying the song is not hitting as well for me right now, but the actual
the visual
is stunning.
Oh, I agree. Yeah,
it's so good, bro. And the outro is the same thing. I actually think the outro looks really good too.
I agree.
Even though it's an anime outro, so it's obviously a lot of still frame kind of things, which is fine. And the song, I'm like, I don't know, whatever about it. I'm curious to hear what Brian has to say about it when he joins us.
when he finally Bulma repairs his ship.
Yeah,
he's able to
we're
join
still
us
on
in the
our
demon
way.
world.
I like.
Didn't you just say like?
No, you did.
What did I
said
say?
you liked the intro.
What was something you liked?
I liked. Gosh, I'm trying to think because I kind of like Glorio right now. It's a little too. No, you know what I liked?
Glorio.
I like Glorio. I liked Kibito's like.
He was getting pissed.
He was. I'm not like a delivery boy, you know. And they're like, yeah, you are. You know, I thought his power was really they utilized him really well. He's like, oh right, he can like teleport to other worlds. It's like obviously they'll use that, and that only just serves the pacing of the episode because they didn't have to do all this stuff. You know? Which is cool. And Bulma, I'm gonna say second light. Sorry, I'm hijacking. Bulma also is shown to be really useful here. Already they're doing better than like even like GT, you know what I mean? You know what unfortunately.
She made the blood waves.
I don't know how. No, you don't do another like or dislike. Drive.
I don't know if this will go into your thing, but
Sure.
So I was a little because like all like the promotional artwork it shows Goku, Glorio, Shin.
Yeah.
And like Panchi or whatever. We haven't been introduced to. I assume that will be next episode.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
And it's like okay, it's these 4 dudes, and 3 dudes and the chick, and they're in the demon world. But like, what about Vegeta, you know, and Piccolo and stuff? Well, they gave the explanation this episode.
Yeah.
And the intro implies that we're gonna see Bulma, Piccolo, Vegeta in the demon world too, eventually joining Goku. I would assume maybe like in 3 episodes, 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 3 to 4 episodes they'll join us.
Yeah, they definitely have to. They're gonna take the next episode to establish the demon world more. Goku role. You're right. Maybe 1 more episode of them just in there, and then Piccolo, Vegeta, and all them will join.
My like specifically is that they will be joining, and I like how Bulma's also gonna be joining too.
I agree. Makes sense. They're gonna be looking for Dragon
Balls. In all
Balls.
of Dragon Ball,
yeah,
Bulma's like one of the most important characters.
Yeah, I'm so glad she's gonna be part of it there. That being said, I'm a little. This is a dislike. I think that I wish I saw more of the cast reacting to them being mini. Maybe we'll see that more. Maybe it's too soon.
Yeah,
and I mean, like,
I feel like we can always pan back and be like, we're in our normal lives, but we're mini now.
That's what I 100% would appreciate. That.
Like when they saw Hercule, and they're like, "Who the fuck are you?"
yeah. Like 18 didn't get to say anything. Yamcha was there, didn't say anything.
Pretty sure Tien and Chaozu were there, but we didn't see them as mini.
Yeah,
like we saw them like in the like promotional trailer, but we didn't, or like they're in the first episode as big, but we didn't see them either react to mini or as mini.
I'm hoping.
I feel like we'll see them.
That's what I'm hoping.
Do their own subplots.
We've forgotten about. We've disserviced a lot of these characters for too long. Looking at Tien,
and now he's mini.
But that's a great opportunity to actually do something cool because you've evened the playing field, right? So, you know, how many episodes?
Allegedly, it's 20. I've never like bothered to look to confirm, but
it's very exciting. That gives me hope that these support characters will get a lot more to do at some point.
Yeah.
Whereas,
crunch.
Looking batteries, if it was like a 12-episode series, then I'd be like, "There's no way these characters. We're never seeing these jabronis again," you know. But yeah, I think it's a little dislike, but not one that's really going to affect my fingies at the end because I think there's still a lot more room to explore that.
I agree.
Any dislike?
Honestly, I watched this episode. It went by really fast. But that's like just shows how good the pacing was.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It left me wanting more. I don't.
Me too.
I don't remember. Oh, my dislike was like, oh no, it disproved my theory.
Yeah. Yeah. My dislike to like babies for like 4 seconds, like they showed up. It's just really solid. I think it's a really not even solid. It's good.
Yeah.
It's not solid. It's good right now.
I'll say one more like though. Just obviously we knew this from the promotional trailer, but the Goku was like, "Let me get that power pole."
Yeah.
We saw Korn, who apparently isn't Goku's friend, because he was fine,
bro.
No, I wonder where Yajirobe is.
I thought they were gonna show Yajirobe, like
baby Yajirobe.
I thought he was gonna be like, "Hey, like, oh, how do you know what's going on?"
Yeah.
And he would have been like, "Well,
yeah,
but fuck Yajirobe."
I fuck him, I guess.
Fine line between friends in this universe
and acquaintances.
Yeah. I don't even like Gohan.
Yeah, and then we did this little like tiny episode subplot of him looking for the power pole, and it was Roshi was using it as a fucking clothes hanger.
Yeah. Turtle's like, oh shit.
They didn't want to give him a line, so he was just like, oh. Yeah, looking at the power pole.
I wonder. Still no Gohan. No mention or anything.
I feel like they're not gonna mention him until he shows up as a baby.
Kind of weird that like Chi or I guess I understand Gohan, but not even like Piccolo or anyone's like
Vidal's there.
Let's ring him up.
Yeah.
Was she there?
Yeah. Everyone's there except Gohan.
Why don't I remember her being there?
She wasn't. We didn't see her in this episode. That's probably why I don't remember. But she was. If you look at the first episode, she was there.
Probably. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, you think she'd be like, I gotta go see my husband, or I guess a boyfriend, my boyfriend now. Anyway, can you imagine they go through the whole series? They never talk about Gohan.
They purposely took him out because he's like the strongest at the moment.
He like,
he'll
show up at the very end.
Ass.
He's dressed like Genie at the end of Aladdin when he has like the goofy hat and he's going to Disney with the Hawaiian shirt.
Hey guys,
hey, I'm back.
What I missed? Also my baby.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to say was a big like about this episode.
Here we go.
I love how they have been rationalizing the power scaling, like the drop, like
like they can't fly and stuff.
Yeah, like you're not used to the small body, but also him like trying to kick the pillar, Goku trying to kick the pillar.
Like his distance, is fucked up,
which was a huge part of like Toriyama making Goku tall to begin with in the manga, because he was like, I can't do the dynamic fights that I want to do, so I'm gonna, because they need limbs.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this is great. Love that. And I can't wait to, they're just doing a way better job of utilizing and just talking about that, whereas in GT, Goku gets small and it does nothing to like change the dynamic.
Well, the only thing is like, he can't use instant transmission anymore.
That's it. And
they like to walk everywhere for some reason.
The moment in like GT where he went Super Saiyan 3, it was like, oh, you don't care. Yeah. You don't give a shit about any of this, guys. So I love that. Once again, another Dragon Ball show being bad is suddenly turned into a service for Daima.
Yeah.
But you know what? They're learning. They've learned from these things, and that I can appreciate. Yeah. All right, final thoughts.
And final thoughts and fingies
and prediction.
Okay.
Actually, we'll just do. Yeah, you just do that.
Yeah. Put it all in one neat bow.
Yeah, let's do it.
Colby. Final thoughts, fingies. Final thoughts, fingies, and then prediction.
Yeah.
In that order.
Final thoughts. Great episode. We love this episode. Looks beautiful. Everything's cool. We think it's it's going in a great direction.
Yeah.
If this keeps up, this could be spectacular. Yeah. I give this episode 4.5 fingies.
The same score as last time?
Oh yeah, it's still going.
Yeah,
it's still going. And I can't give it that 5 because I'm the Simon of the towel, whatever, of this show apparently. But
until Gohan shows up,
legit. until Gohan shows up or something huge happens. I'm in 4.5 fingies. What do you believe? Oh, We'll do our predictions after, I think.
Okay, all right. Listen, I gotta agree. So far, I'm loving this series. Maybe because we were just done so dirty, by Super, and like I enjoyed Super.
Sure.
But like, you can't say the beginning, like you watched the first 2 episodes of Super, which you're just retreading.
You can't watch the first 2 arcs of Super.
Yeah, exactly, and be like excited for the next episode because you already know what's happening.
Yeah.
And like you're just like, all right, I wonder what they're gonna do different. But like,
and then
whatever.
And then Vegeta's thumb is like on the wrong side. Yeah. You know. Like.
But with this, I'm like, finally, and obviously we had this in Tournament Power and stuff, and even with the manga. But I'm like, I can't wait. What's gonna happen next? I don't know what's gonna happen next.
That's what's exciting.
Obviously, we know no one dies or whatever because this is in between 2 moments in time where we know beginning and after.
Its biggest flaw. But, yeah.
But that's not something I'm holding against it. But that's just a reality of the situation. But my point is, I'm loving it so far. The animation's great. You know, they just did that fucking twirling sequence just to fucking show off.
They were like, yeah, that's right. You're in for a good show. We're not doing the fucking the
Vegeta technique.
The Vegeta technique from the Resurrection F.
I'm excited for Goku to kick ass with the power pole.
Fuck yeah.
And like, you know, I would want him to like just like hold on to it and like maybe like he passes it down to like maybe Goten uses it or something. I don't know.
No, you know, I could see
cool shit.
see like one of the new characters getting it because you know he won't have it in the future. But I could see like they're leaving, like, hey, we have to part ways. Thanks for helping us behead the king and you know like do all this stuff. And he's like, well, we'll never forget you. And he looks at it and he's like, why don't you take this to really remember?
Glorio, and we never see this fucking piece of shit again. Thanks. I'll use it as a clothes rack.
Yes.
My fingies also 4. Wait, what did I give mine? Oh, I gave mine 5. I don't believe in points, so I'm gonna go 4.
Why? You've never done that before.
I've never given points before.
You did last episode.
I gave it 5.
Oh, you have 5.
Yeah.
You've given it before. Why not?
I don't like this episode as much as the last episode.
Yeah.
But it's not a 5-star episode. Just because we had like the Boo arc stuff last time, and that was showing off a lot of stuff.
We did get Boo arc stuff this time, but it was like still framed.
We did, yeah, that's true. 5. Oh no, I'm gonna give this a solid 4 fingies out of 5. If I was giving points, I give it 4.5, but I don't believe in that shit.
A knuckle.
It is a knuckle.
You know?
4. Wait.
There you go.
There you go. It was great. Can't wait for next episode.
So exciting.
It's interesting what they do now for next episode previews, where it's like dun, 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 dun.
It's like 3 seconds, not even.
As opposed to like the cliche Dragon Ball next episode preview, where it's like, here's the complete spoilers of what happens in the next episode.
Hey, it's me, Goku, telling you that Vegeta fucking dies in this episode. Don't watch it.
Also, we fuse, defuse, and we lose. And we win.
That's a good, we fuse, we lose, defuse.
But yeah, I'm excited. Prediction for next time.
Prediction for next time is that I don't... all right, my prediction for next time is kind of simple. I think, you know, it's just setting up the world.
Yeah.
You know,
I
think they're gonna settle down somewhere, and they're gonna be like, all right, what do we do? And they're gonna run into, what's her name?
Panchi
or
something.
She's gonna be like a thief. She's like a rogue type character, and what she provides is that she knows the lay of the land or how the culture works. Where Glorio's maybe a little too disconnected. I have a greater prediction though, based on this episode. Glorio is quote unquote bad. He's a
bad boy.
He's a hidden antagonist who has ulterior motives for his king or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe wants to Dragon Ball. He maybe just wants to be Demon King. I don't know, but he wants to. He wants something bad, and what's gonna happen is through Goku does what he does, and he turns bad people good.
Yeah.
You know, and that's my prediction. What are you, Blake? Prediction for next episode?
I predict that we will also see the introduction of Panchi, whatever, But I also think we're gonna get a little more Rugrats action.
Oh, you think so?
Next time, like maybe not like as like half the episode, whatever.
Sure.
Just like some like
You see,
intermediate like because we're gonna see like Bulma working on the ship, like a little like, oh, what are they doing? And then maybe they'll go down to the world. Like Roshi already left. We already know he's back at the friggin' thing. But like, what's Krillin and 18 doing? Maybe we'll see, you know, Tien and Chaozu be babies. I don't know.
Oh,
be little mini boys.
Quick, like, I like how Krillin was like one of the first things he was like, "Where's my hair?"
Yeah. Did he have? Was he? Oh yeah, he did have the Boo Arc hair.
Yeah,
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Taco.
Yeah.
Oh, she was wearing the taco.
Well, that he had like that's like when he had like the 2006 Kobe haircut with like the schwung, you know, the defying gravity.
Very good.
Yeah. Shout out to 2006 Kobe. Good year.
Put it on blast.
Yeah, that's my prediction.
Brian, what do you think?
Okay. What's one like you think Brian would have about this episode? He probably hasn't seen yet as he recording this video.
He likes the food.
They're eating food?
She got a feast.
Oh yeah, they got takeout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how she was like, "Can you go pick it up?" I was like, "Where?"
Yeah.
You know, what'd you get? And can you imagine Kibito like teleporting in front of a Pizza Hut? He's just like, "Give me the order." Like, what
order for Bulma. What the fuck? Good shit. Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Brian. Well, one dislike Brian had. What do you think?
I don't think he liked Glorio.
You don't think he liked Glorio?
Yeah. He got so like hyped for him from the you know, the next episode preview from last time, and he was like, I don't know, I feel like you just didn't you know, live up to expectations.
I think it was weird that this episode was called Glorio. Just saying. I don't think this episode should have been called. It should have been like Mini. Like, I don't know.
Take out.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. Hopefully Brian will join us next time.
Maybe.
Or have notes or something over there. And hail Lord Frieza.
Hail Lord Frieza.
Who's not in this show.